Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Rakar, Kodash, Ba'ashem, Rakar, Kodash, or Rakar, Kodash, Rakar, in the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. Salute to you, the double honor to the apostles and the great millstone, peace, salutation to the brothers doing his work in sincerity and in truth. And let's get into the word of the Lord, because we're in this we're in the era of the Christian era right now. You know, we got to defend the gospel against the Christian era at this moment, because they're coming out the woodwork. They're coming out of the fire hydrants, the
termites.
Yeah, like termites. Like, man, they just coming out everywhere. You know, the brothers down in Atlanta had to deal with 2 sets of them. Esau Jr., Esau Love, EJ Love, and his girlfriend Adam, and some out of whack nigga who want to save everybody, you know. But now we're trying to get into it's time to this shit is just gonna have to stop, because these niggas don't even have an idea what we're really into. They're really into thinking it's a whole world of community, a community vibe. We're not into that community shit, and especially Baal Barif is the Lord God of the community. You know, they want to have they want to have a Christian coalition and want to debunk the Israelites. You know, first and foremost, they want to tell you, especially these Edomites that come up to you that tell you that you're not the Hebrews. Basically, you're not the Israelites. You know, we don't know who they are, but y'all not it. So just still be that nigga. Alright, so anybody got something right now?
I got some. This is 2 Corinthians 13:8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Right, y'all come out here on the highways and byways and think y'all gonna expose or make slanderous gestures against the apostles of Great Millstone and say rapists and things of that sort, of that nature. But what you're doing is you open it up, your channel, to people that's out there trying to, who's actually seeking and trying to find through the Spirit of the Lord. They might be happening to be in a Christian thing, but then they see what really this thing is really about. When they see the brothers go out there on the highways and byways, when you place it up, when they see how the scriptures are being dealt with and how we wield the sword. Excuse me. How we wield the sword. That's something else. Go ahead, bro.
This is Acts 5 and 38. And now I say to you, refrain from these men. Let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
All right. Yeah. If the Most High doesn't deem this to be fit, like it's
like
what,
Christianity.
Like Christianity, you know, because that's taking a big back burning. You know, the Jesus juice, grape juice drinking Christians. You know, or like Apostle Tahar said, the plantation Christianity. Yeah, that's got to take a big back seat, man. You know, we read that from the top again.
And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone.
It's not let them alone. Refrain from them. Still, hey, if you refrain from them, don't give it. Hey, if you don't know what we're about, don't come approaching the brothers that's doing this work properly. Go ahead, bro.
For if this counsel or this work be a man, it will come to naught.
Right. If the Most High don't deem it fit, it's gonna have no type of validity in the truth. Or it's not gonna even be the truth. It's gonna be it's gonna be basically real exposed. You know what I mean? Because that slanderous things that you're doing, you can go ahead and realize that the apostles not doing it, even the brothers of Great Millstone are not doing it, and then on top of that, you can just the scripture that's being brought out about rape is only being brought out because it's part of the law. It's part of what happened in our culture, or in our culture, and that's things that happen. All we doing is bringing it out. Go ahead.
And it says it will come to naught, meaning the Lord's going to destroy it, man. He's going to get rid of it.
Right.
Because all these other things outside of the truth is of men. That's why it's being torn down. That's why it's being broken down, because it's not of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is verse 39. But if it be of Yahweh, he cannot overthrow it. And it's being shown that you Christians, you fallouts, all of you can't overthrow, starting from the Apostle Torah on down, what we're saying, man. You can't refute what we're saying, man. You try to, and you try to come up against it, but really, you can't, because in everything we bring out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, what you say is wrong, and what we say is right. Verse 39, but if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it. So you can't overthrow it, because what we're doing is of the Lord. That's why you Christians are losing sleep over it. At least happily ye be found even to fight against Yahweh. So you're not fighting against us, man. You're fighting against the Most High. You're fighting against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because you think this is just some, you think this is just of man or anything. But no, this is of the Lord. This is His Spirit. That's why we're able to condemn you Christians, you fallouts, and all of you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Right, because right now they're getting hurt. You can see him, like we got E.J. Love on the acting like he's the victim. That's a typical Edomite way, you know, especially an Edomite woman. That bitch will be in your face and make problems for you all the time, and then all of a sudden, she plays the victim. They so deceptive, deceitful. You come out here to the men of the Lord. First of all, you act like you never seen the brothers out there in Atlanta. You never heard of them, but you come out with microphones and body cams, you know, which already indicates that you already been watching them. So you want to have your tape, and then when it gets pressed on your YouTube channel, it was 2 men destroys GMS. So it's in that aspect, you know, Esau Jr. is your ass going. That's what the brothers down south call Esau Jr. Esau Jr. and Adam Weishaupt. Yeah, you know, it's gonna manifest. You can't deal with these men that's willing to deal in these scriptures, and there's a lot of things nobody ever heard. You know, I'm telling you, all you're doing is helping the truth. And hey, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we appreciate it's appreciated. You know, you just opening up the doors, because we trying to get this elect seal, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
This is Jude chapter 1, verse 3. Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the coming salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints.
God, so we have to defend this gospel. We have to get out there and cut you with the word. Speaking of that, we got to get out there on the highways and byways, and we got to defend this gospel with all costs. You know, that's why the Most High put the spirit on certain men to defend it. So when you come out there, we deflecting all that garbage, man. Let me get this there real quick. This is Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. Any two-edged sword, piercing even and dividing asunder the soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts of intent of the heart. So when you come out there, do you think you're going to come out there and confound the men of the Lord? Shit, you come out there butthurt, leave with all type of cuts on you, man. It's crazy how it's a big boom in the Christianity outreach programs that want to come out to the brothers on highways and byways now. All of a sudden, you know, nobody was coming. You might have somebody that went to church, but you never had them try to come more aggressive than they've been coming now. They at least has been putting the word out. It's time to shut. It's at the end of this thing, man. So that's why we got to. It's just one more hole we got to step over.
That's why we here.
Because even back when we was doing, we had a few people come. Remember, we had the dude that Jesus loves you sign. He wouldn't say shit. He just stood there. So you always had them, but they more bold now. You know, we even had a dude with a megaphone come to camp before. You know, so they more bold, and you know they're trying to debunk us. You know, and you can't debunk the truth. It's the truth. Yahushua said, I will give you a mouth, that none of your adversaries shall be able to gainsay nor resist. And now the hope is, they know they can't debunk it. Because I expect someone to be agent. What they expect to do is to catch somebody off guard that's really not, you know, diligent, you know, that might not know the scriptures like that, to make it portray to somebody else that, ooh, look, they lost in a debate, you know, to somebody who, you know, just waking up or something like that. Because this is more so, somebody that's rooted down this truth. They're not going to look and say, oh, man, those brothers in Atlanta, they lost. You know, somebody who's shaky, you know, you just now waking up, you know, that you're maybe an Israelite, you kind of down. That's for those people. That's to steer them off course.
I got something real quick. This is an article. It says the dying away of cultural Christianity, collapse, or I don't know that word. Clarification. The number of people in the United States who call themselves Christian is shrinking, and the good thing, and that's a good thing. Every few years, new data shows ongoing decline of Americans who identify as Christians, and an ongoing rise in those who identify as religious
unaffiliated.
Yeah, unaffiliated, the nuns, which is basically the people who were denying the church, which are the Israelites, man, because they're saying that because we're pushing that the churches is bullshit, that everything that's being pushed in the church is a lie, and that's destroying that Christianity stuff, man. That's putting down Christianity. That's why there's a shrinkage, man, because the men, the Al-Ba Shemi Al-Shah, are pushing that word, man. They're pushing out that Christianity is falling, that the ways of Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai are rising up, and you devils are scared, man. You devils are losing your power.
Your attendance is dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's easy to confound you, because for many years, that's what it turned off a lot of men, a lot of Israelite men from basically the church, because because it's just the way that it's handled, because how they structure their internals, because now it's all about now your woman might be listening to the pastor, you know, when she should be listening to you, you know, adultery in the church, you know, wickedness is all up in there. It's all about the tithes that's really for their own pocket, for their own gain. And while the men of the Lord is out here on highways by, we ain't got the women out there. You know, we don't even ask for your money. We ask. All we trying to do is to reap the reward Yahweh Shema Shai promised us, and you know, to get out of here. You know what I mean? Just do the work. Salaki, bro.
I got some or a couple of things, and for Mr. E.J. Love, something that you said that is incorrect. All right, which the comments you've been making about the word cosmos. All right, because the word cosmos in the Greek doesn't mean all the inhabitant of the world. All right, it's there's many different articles on it. Lord willing, I'm gonna do a video on it. But the word cosmos, it has a set and a strict meaning. The only problem is a lot of you Christians, you like to try to use what John 3:16 to spread the Bible to everybody, which is not the case. These scriptures are written to the Hebrew Israelites. All right, and so whenever y'all come up with any false and bullcrap doctrine, we're going to break it down and destroy it. That's why we out here. And John 3:16 is not your overall everlasting shield that's going to keep you safe. We have the real and the correct breakdown of John 3:16. All right, so this is the word cosmos off of the Blue Letter Bible. The Greek. This is off the Strong's Lexicon. All right, now let me give you the definition for it, contrary to what you said. All right, the first one, it says an apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution, an order, a government, ornament, decoration, ornament, i.e. the arrangement of the stars and heavenly hosts as the ornaments of heaven. All right, so this word is talking about an order, a grouping, a system. This doesn't go out to everybody. Salvation is not for everybody. All right, let me get one real quick. John 17, verse 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are mine. This is the Lord Yahushua Hamashiach talking, who is a dark-skinned man with a white woolly hair, all right, which y'all can't stand, which y'all hate because you're a bunch of racist demons. All right, this is in verse 10. And all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. All right, now I'm going to jump down to verse 20. Neither I pray for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, that they, verse 21, that they all may be one as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. All right, so that has to only do with the nation of Israel, because Yahushua, he didn't pray for all the inhabitant world. All right, that goes against biblical logic. Like, salvation is not for every living human being on this planet.
Plus, they say, hold up, but that's still not true. The Israelites is, those not, that don't mean it's Israelites. It's the ones
I
that
got
believe.
another one for that.
But it's the ones that believe, though. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it's only for the elect and the 1/3, but of the Israelites. So you heathens have no room. You're not making it. You're not getting it good on both sides. You're the so-called white man Esau, live it up while you have it. And the rest of you Christians continue being dumb fools. Don't look up anything. Don't study to show thyself approved. Just stay dumb and stupid. Leave the prophecy and the digging. Leave all that to us. All right, because y'all had all this time. Y'all had since the beginning of Christianity to now, and you've made no progress. Look at the progress that we've made through the Spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and what, since 69? All right, so just lead us to us. We got this. The scriptures is not for y'all. All right, so let me get this real quick in Romans 9, just to slap y'all upside the head real quick, because the Bible's not for y'all. The Bible